Hi, I'm Hadi, co-founder of Heffl. But in today's video, I'm Hadi, founder of a marketing agency called 5 Weeks. So I want to set up a basic CRM sales pipeline, then I need a proposal template, then I also need to set up my projects inside Heffl. That's my main agenda for today, but I'll walk you around how I set up the CRM and how the flow is happening inside Heffl from a lead to project. So first I'll see what I have here. I already have a lead and there is deals pipeline here. Okay, I have some deals here, but let's make it optimized. So we'll start from adding a lead here. Okay, I can see there are certain fields, Hadi test, I'll say. Then I can enter the email here. Okay, if I have the mobile number yet, I'll just select and I'll just select the source. It's from a Forex Expo which I went, and I can categorize this lead to a list which I create. Okay, that's perfect. So let's say this is the only information I want right now. If I want to customize, I'll just click customize and add more fields. So I'll add this lead. Okay, so let's say I had a conversation with this particular lead, then I'll log the details here. So whatever it is, and so the idea of lead is to qualify this whether they are interested or not interested. So once they are interested, what I'll do is I'll convert them to a deal. So first they'll ask me to add this as a client. Perfect. All the details I want is here. The name is transferred, the email is transferred, source is transferred. I'll add it as a client. Now the problem is I already know this client is of type they need video production. Okay, so I need to classify these deals whether based on this client what video production, SEO, so that I can have different strategies according. So I'll click on customize, and what I'll do is I'll add a custom field for the entity deal, and I'll select multiple options. I'll give work type, select a work type, and I'll select I only have one sales pipeline. I don't want different pipelines for each services for now. Video production, SEO. Let's say these are the two services I have right now. So I have added this as custom field. Now what I'll do is I will go back to the lead and this convert to a deal. I have already added this as a client, so I'll select that one. Now what I'll do is I'll select the work type, which is I already know. If I already know right now, I'll select, otherwise I'll do the intro meeting, then I'll just select from there. Okay, let's keep it there. Converted this as a deal. Now what I'll do is you can see the next step is quotation prepared. So there is a change in the workflow, right? So I'm doing so many intro meeting these days, so I want to customize this pipeline. So what I'll do is I'll edit the pipeline and I'll add one more stage called intro meeting. Okay, now this is right after qualified, and I'll save, and I can see now. Okay, 1 minute. It's not after proposal prepared, after qualified, save. Okay, now there is the intro meeting. Now what I'll do is once the intro meeting is done, I'll change this to intro meeting done, and I'll log the meeting details here, connect with all the note taking apps. All these automation stuff are coming to the platform, so it will be lot less manual work, but everything automated. Even the emails will be automated. If you are connected with your email, you can send it from here. And once the intro meeting is done, the next step is for me to create a proposal for this client, right? So now there is this work type which I want to click video production. Now the next thing I need to do is I need to prepare a proposal for this client, right? So I'll just click on add quotation. So it will ask me to select any of the template. So regarding templates, I'll just quickly show how you can set a template inside Heffl. Go to organization settings and document templates, and you can add a new template from here from scratch. I'll just show how this is done. So as you can see, this is an image. You can just paste an image here and you can type in the name, I mean whatever you want, all the structure you want. You can have these all fields here, all the details about the clients, about contact, even about the code. You can have the code number, product document, everything will be here. You can just paste the rich variable here, the other name here, label here, and this will automatically render the line items which you select while you are creating the proposal. And you can add an end page here, so you can create a beautiful proposal however you want. So that's the easy method for creating a proposal inside Heffl. Now once that's done, I'll just go to deals, and inside proposal quotation I'll just select a basic quote. Now I'll select video. Okay, I'll just select real videos, and that's it. I can just save the draft, send it via a link or email. I'll say that I have already sent. There is e-signature which you can enable for this particular template, which is, you can go to organization settings, document templates, and here you can enable e-signature. If this is enabled, the link which you have shared to this client, they can just accept it from there and they can sign, and you will view that here. So this is a beautifully created proposal just by one click. And once the client is accepted, you can also click confirm, which the system is asking you whether this deal also should be won. Okay, now that's, once that's done, if you go to the connected deal, you can see this is also in closed won stage. Now the next step is you need to convert this to a project, right? So that's where the work happens. So I'll just go and review our current project stage, and I can see there is no video works pipeline. So what I'll do is I'll add a new pipeline just for video production. So I'll add a pipeline, and there are two options: one to create from scratch, one use a pipeline. So I'll just start from scratch here right now so that I can show you how this is done. So the pipeline name is video production, and the work is, I'll say this is a work. Okay, now the stages I have already researched. So here is it. First one will be pre-production, second one is production, and the third one is editing, fourth one is review and revisions. By the way, this is not closed, this is still open, and I need one more stage, which is publish and deliver. Now this is the last stage. So you basically added all the stage which involves in a video production, right? This can be done to every service you do. Okay, now I'll just click on add the pipeline, and now if I go to projects, I can see there are two pipelines. One is SEO and one is video production, right? Now that's not it. For a video production, you have a certain task which you do every time, so you don't want to add that every time you convert to your projects. So we have a provision called templates. You can go there, add a new template, name it video prod. I'll select the pipeline video production, I'll add the template, then I'll add the task, and the task I also noted down here. These are the some of the tasks which I want to be added every time, and the due days, it should be done in 2 days, and it can be assigned to anyone in the team by default. I'll add the task, then again I'll just add one more task so that you understand the concept. I'll add one more task. Okay, now once the template is also added, now I'll go back to the proposals. I'll take this one, and what I can do is I can click this convert to a project, right? So once this is converted to project, you can select the pipeline which you want. this project, this proposal to be converted. So I'll select video production, and I can give a work title. This is the video works, and the client is already selected. And you can select a template. This is video prod. There are another option which you can choose, whether it's a flat rate or a retainer, which you do every month. And you can select a start date and end date. Basically this will be start today, and you want it to be end, let's say 15th of this month. And you can also add the budgeted hours. There is the line items, which means you are committed for, this is the amount which you are committed, and you want this to be reflected on the project too, right? So this, the scope of work is transferred to the project as well. This is very useful for agencies. Now I'll just click on add project. Now the project is created with two of these tasks, right? So once your team members do each and every task, your team lead can just change the status from uh, pre-production to production to editing, and each task can be changed their status. If you go to overview, you can see this is the scope of the work which you have approved, and you can go to the finances tab and invoice this. The team can add timesheets here. So basically everything that you do lives in one place. Your team can add notes, I mean they can add, even add files, and you can communicate from here, and your project lives in one place. Now if you go to projects and go to video works, you can see there is this one project which is in pre-production, and you can see each of your work is in which stage. And if you go to the Gantt view, you can see, okay, now in weeks these are allocated, in days till 15th there is this work. If you have more project, you can see how many projects are there and what is the progress of these particular project. So this is very useful with the templates and with multiple pipelines and the deals pipeline. You can basically handle everything in one place. This is why I say Heffl is the perfect platform for running your agency, marketing agency, PR agency. This is the best platform so that you can design the system, your workflows inside Heffl. Whether it's projects or deals pipeline, you can have your own pipelines, and you can streamline everything from the lead intake to delivering the project and invoicing in one single platform. Thank you. There will be more use cases videos in future. Stay tuned.